Tea. It's a drink that most of the world loves to drink. I, including, love tea so much. It's something that, as Americans, we had a whole war over because of its taxation. I'm Nick Velez. I'm going to spill some tea for you. But before we do that, let's pull up the PowerPoint. Should be up in just a few seconds. Now, there are many different types of tea. Just to name a few, we have Earl Grey, London Fog, and Oolong. Oolong is what I'm drinking right now. It's great for de-stressing and helping just get ready for stuff like presentations. Now, Earl Grey and London Fog are a darker tea. Most people call it black tea, but it's not exactly. And then there's Oolong, which is more of, I would consider a white tea. It's very Chinese. And there are thousands of flavors of tea. So many to choose from that there's at least one tea for you. I can guarantee it. Some facts about tea. Before we start, I need to bring in my friend, Mr. T. It takes around 2,000 tea leaves just to make 1 pound of tea. So the reason why that is because tea leaves are tiny. They're like really, really small. Not only that, but they require high maintenance to grow because tea requires quality if you want it to be good. So it's grown in very high, like extremely high elevations, and it's only hand-picked. So it requires a lot of work to make tea, but it pays off because it makes really good tea. Let's see. You're less likely to have a caffeine crash if you drink tea as opposed to something like soda. And the reason why that is because tea has crazy high antioxidant levels, so it helps slow down the absorption of caffeine. So it goes in slow and it comes out slow. And this soft curve that it makes allows your body to adjust to the caffeine as it comes in and as it goes out. So you don't experience a crash after having a very subtle change in your energy levels. And it's actually bad to store tea in a spice cabinet, which a lot of people do because they think, oh, well, it's just tea, let's just put it with the spices. But the problem with that is that you can't do that unless you want to expose your tea to something that can change its flavor, because tea has a very delicate taste, and putting them around competing aromas will cause it to change its flavor. That's why I, as an avid tea drinker, put my tea in its own drawer. And they're all sealed so they can't compete with each other. Now, let's talk about some benefits of tea. We have physical health benefits, mental health benefits, and dietary benefits. So to start with physical health benefits, we have weight loss. Now, the research isn't too conclusive about it, but it has been proven with very, very, very generous amounts of tea. It will help with it'll help prevent the risk of heart attack and or stroke. Now, this is way more proven and has strong evidence because it decreases the LDL cholesterol within your body, which can make an arbitrary percentage of help. The next one is bone protection and bone loss prevention. So this is because tea has more calcium than milk. It also has a lot of iron, vitamin A, and K, which is really good for bone support. The next one is boosting the immune system. Now, it boosts it a lot. And when I meant it has a lot of antioxidants, it has a lot of antioxidants. So it's really good for you. And the last one is it promotes a healthy smile. Now, I think this one's my favorite because I like smiling. And I was like, well, how does it do that? Well, it's because it changes the pH in your mouth. So it helps prevent tooth loss and tooth decay. So you end up with a nicer smile, prolonged. The next one is mental health benefits. So the reason why it has a lot of mental health benefits is because it supports many cognitive functions such as focusing, alertness, memory, both short and long term, and then it helps prevent brain decline such as memory loss and loss of cognitive abilities, which I think is a really good plus. So long term, it's also very good for you. And then It's also good with its caffeine. Like I said before, it's a very slow caffeine process. So if you're trying to get a caffeine rush just to keep you up for a paper or something for school, this is a really good alternative to say something like soda, because it's a healthier dosage of caffeine. Also because it has less than coffee. And the next one is it's very calming, and this has another big support behind it because it has an amino acid called L-theanine, which is very relaxing, but it doesn't make you drowsy. So it's really good. It's really good for you. Like, you can drink it at any time of the day and you will get relaxed, but you won't necessarily get drowsy. So I can drink it in the morning and feel good about it. And then that leads me to the last one, which is being a great distressor, because I'm a very stressed out person. I stressed out over a lot of things, and I drink a lot of tea because of it. And I like tea regardless, but it helps with my stress because it helps me relax. And it, on top of all these things, just having all these benefits makes you a happier person. So just in the grand scheme of mental health, it's pretty supportive of it. And the last one is dietary health benefits. Now, the first thing it would do is it helps soothe the digestive tract. And the reason why that is because certain teas have certain I guess not ingredients, but certain properties that help soothe the digestive system. And the two that I recommend are ginger and chamomile. I'd work them together to get the most effectiveness. And then my favorite is it's 0 calories, which why wouldn't you want a 0 calorie drink? Like, it's good for you. That's what also helps promote weight loss, because you can drink it all day long and you won't get any calories from it. So it's pretty awesome. Now that you're a tea expert, let's go over something. What if somebody asks you, what is tea? You have a simple answer now. Tea is amazing. Thank you.